Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah.
You look great.
Tell me, are you the ghost of jealousy? Hello, happy Hallows Eve, y'all.
Quick, eh?
Young World.
Quick.
Young World. I'm Carlos.
I'm Ryan.
And this is the Blank with Carlos. Ryan! The Halloween 2K23 special.
How many episodes have we had for Halloween so far?
I believe we've only had
been two?
2 so far.
Damn. 2 already, huh? You guys have been with us for 2 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Well, 3 years. This is their third year.
That's our third
nuts.
year. Yeah. But we're here. We did it. Trick or treats and all.
It's crazy to think how quick time flies. I don't think we look ridiculous.
That was a very vast. Okay. Right. Cool. All right. Well, happy Halloween Eve, everyone. What are you dressed as?
Myself, man. I didn't dress up as anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this is
a regular outfit for me. Yeah.
Wow. College Street must really have changed you, man. Oh Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
Yep. So you're not like you're not a witch, or
what?
You're not a witch?
What? Oh, I am a witch.
Oh, you are. Okay,
yeah. I'm a progressive witch.
I see.
Yeah. Because like there's wizards,
right,
and there's witches,
right,
and then there's normally like a masculine, feminine.
Right.
I'm a witch.
I see.
So
you're identifying.
I'm identifying as a witch.
There is no stopping you.
No.
You cannot be convinced of
no.
Any. I see.
No,
well, I mean, because there's some pretty big wizards you could be.
No.
Like there's
No. I'm a witch.
Okay. All right.
That loves Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
The Thriller shirt. Okay.
And a sneak peek of country music. You'll see that in a bit.
Oh, you like country?
Oh, I love country music.
Oh, okay.
I love
your
it.
Switched up. Okay. So you are a country witch.
I'm a Southern country witch.
Yeah. And what do you what's your vehicle of choice?
A Swiffer wet jet.
You fly on a. Just to be clear, you are a progressive witch that loves country music and Michael Jackson.
And
flies on a Swiffer wet jet.
You got it. You got it, babe.
All right. And do you like perform curses, or is it just like a?
No.
Oh. You just mind your own business and just fly on your Swiffer wet jet.
No, honestly, I'm just out here.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's. Do you have a name?
Agatha.
All right. So.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Who are you supposed to be?
Yeah. Sure. Okay. I am a construction worker, but not just any construction worker. I am a construction worker on the Eglinton LRT. Funny enough, I'm actually supposed to be there right now, and but you know what? I decided I'm gonna be doing the podcast because you know what? There's other things more important than doing construction on Eglinton.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
So anyone who in Toronto knows that's deep.
Yeah. So that's what I am this year.
I like it.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, happy Halloween,
Happy
everybody.
Halloween, everybody. You want to say hello to the children?
Yeah, just want to say happy Thursday, everybody. I know that Halloween's in a few days. Toronto's weekends are always lit, especially during Halloween during this time. But we got it on a Tuesday, but happy Thursday, everybody. Thank you for joining for another episode. I know Carlos and I are definitely excited for today's episode. Our Halloween episodes are always kind of fucking weird. There's always some random shit that we end up talking about. Yeah. But honestly, thank you for joining. It's crazy. As I was saying earlier, it's 3 years now since our first Halloween episode, and we got a couple of the props in the back, and then I went out and got this progressive hat. But we're out here for another episode. So thank you very much. If you happen to be listening on the weekend, have a safe weekend. Honestly, that was one crazy thing. There's a lot of random crap that's been going on.
Downtown
I feel
is pretty wild,
and especially with one of these weekends where everyone's out and about, people drinking this and that. You never know what you run into. So definitely be safe this weekend if you can. Enjoy it. We'll definitely try to at least, and then hopefully we'll have some stories for next week if anything. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Hell yeah, brother.
Oh boy. Drinking a Bud Light too.
Unfortunately, I don't have any Bud Light with me, but I would. That's my drink of choice.
You spike your drink with your cauldron rather with some Bud Light. Attaboy. I was watching Simpsons for the first time in a while, like the newer seasons.
There's what season?
Like literally, no, sorry, the last Treehouse of Horror that came out.
Because I think they're at 30 something now.
It's 35th season.
35th. Wow. Yeah, it's nuts.
So I was watching the Treehouse of Hoarder. Treehouse of Hoarder. Can you imagine?
Treehouse of Hoarder. That sounds like an entertainment show.
It's a Treehouse of Horror. Hoarders.
What's that? That one live television? Not live, but there's that one channel that always used to have stuff like that, guest address. And then they have all the home improvement fucking shows and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
it's like T and
Home Network?
Home Network or something like that?
Yeah.
That sounds like something it would be on. Treehouse of Hoarders.
Treehouse of Hoarders.
Some shit like
just
that.
Just going to a treehouse and then it's just your kid that's hoarding already at an early age. Just dealing with the struggles of school, and so how do they cope with it? By hoarding their treehouse. And we're going to clean it up today. Hardhead.
I like it.
I also like Hardhead. Anywho, let's carry on with the show. Do you know who Sexy Red is?
I have no idea.
It's a song I was playing earlier where you were dancing all freakish like.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Ryan likes to, I don't know what it is about his costume, but Ryan likes to bust it open for a few people for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it's Sexy Red, so I get it. Sexy Red is a artist who was featured on Drake's album and also has a pretty big following now.
Really?
She has a song called Pound Town.
Pound Town?
Yes.
Damn.
And you can make any assumptions you want, and then if it's probably going to be the correct one. Referring obviously to vigorous sex in the bedroom.
I was thinking blacksmithing.
Because that's what they're rapping about today, blacksmithing.
I don't know. I gotta give them the benefit of the doubt, man.
Yeah, sure. And then, her new album Pioneer Village is coming out soon. Jesus. So Pound Town. The chorus, one of the lines is my coochie pink and my booty hole brown.
Damn. Bars.
Yeah.
Straight bars.
I mean, she's saying nothing but facts to me. I mean,
what song did Drake get her on?
It's a song. What's the name of this song? Rich Baby Daddy is the
Rich
name
Baby
of the song.
Daddy. I heard a lot of good reviews from that album. I listened to it.
I wasn't big on it.
You didn't big on it?
No.
What would you give it out of a 10?
Like a 6.
A 6?
Yeah. 6. So
it's not terrible.
That. It's not terrible, but
not terrible.
Not. I don't know. Not one of my favorites. I love Drake, but just this album wasn't it for me. Only 2 songs I like. You know what song I think you'd like? Tried Our Best. It was a really good song.
Tried Our Best.
It's I liked it a lot.
I think I did a half listen through, and then I so usually I'll get in the car if I'm driving or something like that, and I'll just play it through just to listen to everything, and then I think I did a half through.
And then you just switch the country.
And then I just totally forgot, and then I switched over to country, and then put on this hat.
Yeah.
And fucking rock out, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it's. I like the one song with SZA. That was a good song.
Oh, Slime You
Yeah,
Out?
I like that
I
song.
didn't like that
No,
song. No, it wasn't my favorite.
I love like the poetry in the fucking beginning of that song. I think that's what got me.
Oh boy, you and your goddamn poetry.
I love it, man.
You witches and your goddamn fucking art projects on the side. Unbelievable. Speaking of driving, I was on my way here. Fucking, I am never gonna take goddamn Eglinton and fucking what that no dude. There are some terrible drivers here,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
What the fuck? I remember making a left. I was on Eglinton making a left turn on what street was it? Dovercourt, I think. And freaking while I'm driving, some bitch was to overtake me the opposite end and drove on oncoming traffic towards me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Trying to crash into you.
Bro,
Messed up.
what are you doing?
Real messed up.
You're trying to prevent me to do my fucking due diligence by coming here to and you're driving onto oncoming traffic? Right, for what? You can't just wait a little bit for other people to make a left turn? Fuck you, whoever you're driving. And you know what? You're on some people's kids. And if you're watching this, I hope your premiums go up, and I hope you never goddamn drive again.
Damn.
I hope you're stuck taking fucking TTC and get bed bugs, you bitch.
What car was it?
It was like a white SUV. I wasn't paying attention. My life was flashing before my eyes.
Damn.
Damn. Unbelievable. Some people's kids.
We don't even know her name. We don't even know her name.
Don't even know her name.
Damn.
But I know. I looked directly at her. I looked at her soul. I just,
gave her that.
Do something stupid. I don't just look at them. I look at their. I make eye contact, and I don't stop. If the person was beside me, I just turn my way. And if the lights is green and people are honking, I don't give a fuck.
No, you got to try to look in that person's soul.
I just, and now they'll remember me.
Because they'll never learn the lesson if they don't feel that. They have to feel it in their soul to be like, I did something wrong there because that person's looking at me so hard. I'm sure that everyone can like sort of feel this in a sense, or like you've known how this feeling is when you do something wrong. And I think it definitely comes from like stems from your parents when you were younger.
Absolutely. The disappointment look.
That disappointment look when you do something wrong nowadays, and then you get like a look from a stranger or the person that was affected by your wrongdoing, and they just look at you.
You're just like
in your soul.
Just like, God damn. My mom used to look at me just like that.
Yeah.
I definitely fucked up.
They definitely feel it.
Yeah.
And I felt that many, many times. So, God.
And you probably still feel it.
We all belong to some people's kids on that when we did some shit like that.
Absolutely.
So.
You probably still feel it now with your marketing director. Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Shout out to our marketing director.
Shout out to the marketing director.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You 100% do. She tells me. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Are you doing anything for Halloween?
No. There's actually no plans, funny enough.
Well, that was this week's episode. Thanks you guys so much for joining us. And
well, usually we do something every year, but then for some reason it just didn't happen this year. So I'm sure like something may come up. Do you feel too old for Halloween?
Fuck no.
Is there like an era of Halloween that like the age falls into that like sort of time? So it's like from like, let's say 4 to like 16, you're like still in that mode where we're going to go trick-or-treating.
All adults are not into Halloween. They don't like Halloween, okay? I know the dudes only dress up for one reason and one reason only.
What reason is that?
The sex.
Oh,
100%.
Damn.
That's it. When you were a kid, you did it for the costumes because the costumes look cool. You did it in high school because, damn, you wanted to see the chicks. You don't want to take pictures with the females that are dressed up the sexiest.
Damn.
And obviously in a high school regulatory fashion. Okay? And then
in the thought process of being in high school.
You know what I mean? I want to be clear. I am an adult. I do not feel that high school kids wearing costumes now are attractive. I am not with that shit. I want to be clear.
Now Trudeau's coming for our podcast. We're screwed.
Whatever. Then you could donate how many others to a different country after. And now in adulthood, we men do it to dress up and fit in with the females when it's a nice conversation starter. That's all this is.
Damn.
You be like, oh, hey, what are you supposed to be? And then I answer them, I'm supposed to be fixing Eglinton LRT station. Like, ha ha ha, you're funny. Ha ha ha, I'm not wearing a costume. And then, that's how it goes. And you start from there.
You're at your apartment or
let me get you
apartment.
a drink.
Boom. That easy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
I hope
That's
the guys that be
Halloween.
listening be
That's
taking notes.
Halloween in a nutshell for adults.
I hope y'all be taking notes.
That's why you do it. And then there's others that want to, try to fit in with the cool younger kids. Those are the creeps you watch out for.
Yeah.
That's Halloween.
I see that.
Yeah, right?
I definitely see that.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a haunted mansion? Or like a, one of those events? Like you've been to Fear Fest, I'm sure.
Maybe.
You've never been to Fear Fest?
No, I've been to Fear Fest.
Okay.
I've been to Fear Fest, and then is Fear Fest the Wonderland one?
Yes.
Okay, and then I've also been to the C&E one.
Screamers.
I've been
It's
to
in
that
Vaughan
one
now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It used to be the C&E.
Yes.
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 And then, funny enough, like way back in the day, back in Newmarket, one of my like old buddies, I haven't heard from him in years, so I don't really know exactly where he is. But his name was Ryan Bagley. Shout out to Ryan Bagley. You're a good dude. But his
Were you
dad.
only friends with him because you shared the same name?
No,
Yes.
for some reason there was fucking
I
a
wanna be
million
clear,
Ryans.
ladies and gentlemen. Ryan is an absolute narcissist who only likes to hang out with Ryans only. He only knows that he only remembers this
No.
Ryan because his name was also Ryan.
There was
That's it.
this huge fucking fluctuation of Ryans being born during
Here
the
we
90s.
go.
So that's
Here
why.
we
So I
go.
swear, man, like literally in my
Here we
class,
go.
there was like 4 Ryans.
Oh boy.
Because for some odd reason, all of our parents were like, "Oh my god, I love the name Ryan,"
Here's
and then
the
somebody
deal.
else is like, "I love the name Ryan,"
That's
and
not
then there's
true.
all these fucking Ryans. I hate
true.
it.
That's not true. You wanted to.
I
You
hate it.
You wanted to fit it, and you also wanted to stand out. So you
No.
were in a bit of a conundrum.
They make me sick.
Let's be clear. Your birth name was Yen. That's all that was.
Make
You had
me
Yen. So you went to
sick.
school one day, and then you noticed that all the kids were named Ryan, and you're like, man, I don't want to fucking stand out. So you went home one day, and you're like, Mom, I want to be Ryan. Like, wait, what the fuck? Your name's Yen. No, it's Ryan. So you went to the government's office. Your mother struggled. She worked hard, and she got
Damn.
that change for you. And now you're Ryan Yen.
Damn.
That's the story. That's the story. But
It's really
now
sad.
you're not just a Ryan. You stand out because now you're going to use your cool popularity powers to be the most popular Ryan. Now you're top tier, and that's how we are here today. So Ryan Bagley, I apologize. You have to deal with that shit going to school with this clown.
West Side, baby.
Oh dear God. Anyways, continue with your story.
So then Ryan Bagley, his house was like a corner lot. He had a huge fucking backyard. Like I'm talking huge. Like it was probably like, if you can think of like half a soccer field.
That big.
That big.
That's
For some
pretty
reason,
big.
it's just a fucking huge backyard. So
Like
then every
pool-
winter, he would
Swimming
turn.
pool.
He didn't have a swimming pool,
Mm.
but I think his mom was really into gardening.
Ah.
But during the winter,
You
his
think?
dad would turn it into a skating rink, which was fucking sick.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, super Newmarket.
What the
But then
fuck?
in the Halloween, he like absolutely loved Halloween. His father. So then his father spent his own money, like a couple thousand every year, to turn it into a haunted maze. And then his older brothers would be like the clowns and like the murderers of the maze kind of thing. It was sick. And the amount of money that he would spend on like chocolate bars and stuff like that, you get a full chocolate bar at the end of it instead of like the small candy things if you made it through the whole way. So shout out to Ryan Bagley. That was a really cool memory back in the day.
What shit is going on?
Literally, so he would turn into a whole like corn maze kind of thing. Obviously, he'd put signs so you knew where you were going, and he didn't want people to stand there for too long or get lost. So then he would like put signs, but you'd walk through it, you get scared by a whole bunch of different shit. His older brothers, I don't remember their names, but they were nice guys too, and they would like scare you. It was sick, man. So
they're probably named Ryan also.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised. Ryan 1 and Ryan 2.
Ryan 2.
Or good Ryan, bad Ryan.
Yep. That was
yeah.
insane. I mean, all I did as a kid was just go to class and they split candies with us. So
Did you celebrate Halloween as like a young kid?
I mean, I wore costumes to school.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
Like I know some families were just not about that. Like I
My
have
mom
friends
was
that
mom was pretty iffy about it because
the whole
she's
Satan
a Christian and Satan thing. But my thing is, Satan used to be an angel too. Like
yeah,
just shit.
I actually
clearly worshiping Satan is a lot more fun.
I don't see nothing
That's
wrong.
my message. That's my message, guys. Kids, if you're out there, worship Satan.
I don't see nothing wrong, man.
Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I actually listened to this this podcast recently where it was all about the scare of like Satanism during like the early 90s to like mid 2000s, like that era. And like probably even earlier than that with like, was it Charles Manson?
Yeah.
like
Great
that
guy.
kind of area. But what's that? The one like L.A. killer. He like used to have sex with gay like guys, and then kill them in that hotel that they did the documentary in.
The hotel.
You remember Cecilia, the Asian girl that disappeared in the water tank hotel thing in L.A.
Oh yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah.
Okay,
The
okay.
creepy ass hand thing.
Yes, 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 yes,
So
yes,
that
yes.
hotel that she happened to stay at,
Yeah.
there was also evidence to say that there was this one like he was like a Spanish guy or a Mexican guy where he was a serial killer. He used to take guys to that hotel, have sex with them, and he would murder them like brutally
Like,
in that same hotel. So that's why that hotel gets a really bad rep. But that guy supposedly was like a really big Satanist. He was like, "Oh, I worship Satan," all this kind of crap. And then that's what like also added to the whole like scare of Satanism. But then if you go back and like look at all of the different facts and what Satanism really is to like real Satanists, like in modern day, it has nothing to do with like the fucking craziness, scare, murder, all that kind of crap. It's like it's its own like religion, realistically.
Yeah.
And a respectful one at that. If you actually look into it, funny enough.
My dietitian is a Satanist.
Really?
Oh, man, just gives me like tips on what to eat, and he's like, it's kind of weird though. I say bye to him. He's like, "All right, hail Satan." Like, don't do that. All right, bye. Take
all right,
care.
brother.
Take care. I won't. But okay, bye bye. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've ever met a Satan worshiper, but I mean, I get it. I've learned also that I've seen like because there was a video I saw where was it BuzzFeed? I think that did it. It was a Christian dude, and he had to be handcuffed to a Satanist for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically did like or it was or not a week, maybe like 2 days each. So it was like 2 days what the Satanist did, and then 2 days what the Christian did. So they both went to each other's churches to see what they did, and they ended up like they were like, yeah, they're like, no, like, this is cool, like I get it,
Yeah,
I understand,
like you can see it from the other's perspective, kind of thing. Yeah,
so
like
it was interesting to see, you know what I mean?
it's definitely something that gets a really bad rep just due to some of the things that were
And the sodomites
portrayed. Oh,
I'm just saying, all you Satan devil worshiping. I
Whoa.
remember the what was it? The Bone Thugs and 3-6 Mafia had the what's it called when they mix up the
remixes?
no, the show. You know those shows where they go song for song. During the COVID, they did that on like Instagram. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, it was battle something
Yeah,
or
you know those
verses or something like that.
Verses,
Verses,
that's
yeah.
it. And then Busy Bone from Bone Thugs was like backstage, and the camera was on him. He's like, "All right, y'all, we're about to get ready. Bone Thugs and Harmony is about to go on stage and go against 3-6 Mafia, and I can't wait to show you up, you devil worshiping motherfuckers." And he was like serious too, and I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Well, I didn't actually realize until somebody told me the whole like 3-6 Mafia thing. I didn't even
take that in until like maybe like high school.
Yeah, literally.
And I've known it for a while. And then it's like, what 3-6? I was like, what are you talking about? It's like it's 6-6. Like, oh,
I'm like, oh,
shit.
I guess that makes sense.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, hey man, I'm not like, I get it. The 666 is not really it's a mark of the beast. You don't fuck with it. It's not good. It's terrible. But did you make the song "Pop in My Collar"? Huh? Did you make "Sipping on Some Scissor"? Huh? "Stay Fly"? Did you make those songs?
And you know what they made really big? Remember those sweaters with those skulls on it?
Yes.
Remember? I don't know. I forget what it was called. I don't know if it was like
They
5'9" or
DJ
something like
Paul
that.
used to wear those.
Yeah, those things. Those were like really big during the early 2000s. So they made them huge.
Oh yeah. But hey, here we are.
Yeah, interesting.
In your face. I gotta stay fly.
Classic. Classic.
That is a classic song. Do you know any other demonic artists that you're not supposed to be listening to growing up? Did you have those? Were you told of any things that you weren't supposed to do growing up because of the demonisms?
I don't think so. Not to that extent. Like I actually like got bullied by one of my cousins for like listening to like music that was like swearing and shit like that.
You got bullied for listening to music with swearing?
Like, yeah, well, like swearing and like hardcore rap and shit. Like, you know what? I remember there's one memory by my cousin V. Love you. And then I was listening to like this DMX song with Cisco, and I think in the song he's like Tisha, Tiandra, or whatever. He's like naming off a bunch of girls, and he's talking about how like he has sex with them and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there as like a 10-year-old kid being like, ugh,
Yeah. This shit
fire.
Yeah.
And then he came in and he hit me across the back of the head, and then he made me sit in a corner for like half an hour and told me, "Don't be listening to that shit so early." That was a scary moment in my life.
Okay. How old was he at the time?
Probably a teenager.
He was a teenager.
Probably 18, 17.
I see.
Something like that.
Telling you not to listen to that music.
Yeah. I was probably like 9 or 10.
I see. Well, it was not appropriate for you to listen to that music at the time. And
I didn't know. I thought it was cool.
You rightfully deserved it.
And everyone knows that I love Cisco, so
you should have been listening to songs by S Club 7 or NSYNC at the time. So shame on you.
S Club. But yeah,
ain't no party like an S Club party.
Yeah. What about you? Was there any like?
Oh yeah, I wasn't allowed to read Harry Potter because of the witchcraft.
Wow,
that's true. I ended up watching the movies old. I got old and like this was all the hype. Yeah. It was okay. I like the movies. What
about Slipknot or something like that? Like Slipknot. That kind of shit.
I mean, I checked it out. Like I watched the videos. I just made sure my mom was around because I didn't want her freaking out because I didn't want her to think I was like fucking sacrificing goats and shit. But you know, I was like, well, yeah, I watched Slipknot. I watched Korn.
Yeah.
You know, the what's the name? That song was weird. I'm like, yeah, I think they had cool videos. Well, who else was out there?
I think from that
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson would be huge. That was huge, actually.
Oh,
yeah. That one's like a perfect example.
He was blamed for the school shootings apparently because the Columbine. They were listening. They were listening to.
That was actually huge.
They were listening to
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes,
another one.
Ozzy,
dude, biting pigeons' heads off and shit.
Yeah. Bats.
You know what? That reminds me of Lil Nicky. That movie with Adam Sandler. That was a really good movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
And Ozzy Osbourne's in it.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I
haven't seen that movie in ages.
That was a good movie.
I should rewatch that movie.
Yeah.
And you know what other movie? You know The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox?
No.
It's a interesting one. I watched that. That was probably like the first. I don't even know if I call it a horror movie because it's like comedy influence as well. But it was like the first like horror-esque, I guess, movie that I've seen. It's basically Michael J. Fox. He's like a ghost exterminator, but he's the one that is like haunted by ghosts. So he's like conning these people, and the ghosts are working with them to con these people.
Oh, interesting.
And then a whole event starts from there.
Damn.
Yeah, The Frighteners. Check it out. Little, you know, not I wouldn't say a classic, but more so like a hidden gem. Check that one out. All right, guys, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Ryan's gonna be singing.
We'll be back.
Ooga, booga, booga.
Together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just your t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that leaves a witch has second thoughts. I guess some things last forever after all.
Wow.
I think we should do a test. I don't know, because I switched the frequency.
Oh.
You want to keep that, don't you?
Well, I mean, we have to now. See y'all in a bit. Yeah.
This is a test.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Boom, boom.
I changed the hertz on this shit, so it should work. Damn. I don't know how people have long hair, man.
You know who also changed it hurts? A goddamn ex-girl trying to fucking break my heart and shit. She changed the hurts on me bad.
Damn.
Hurts my heart, my bank account.
Damn.
My emotions, all in all, man.
Damn.
Fucking can't even look at a rainbow without smiling anymore. Because she probably at the end of that shit trying to for their gold digging ass.
Ooh, bars.
Whatever. It's whatever, man. You know what, bitch? If you listen or you watch it,
bitch.
You know what you did. Or you know what, witch? Because it's Halloween theme. You know what, witch? You know what you did. You broke my goddamn heart. and you hurt me bad. I'm in a Drake mood now. I'm gonna finna blast some Drake and be in my feelings now because you broke me. All right. And just because we in Halloween, I hope you know what? To me, you like a haunted mansion. You finna get ghosted every time you go on Tinder, every time in your Instagram DMs,
Bars.
finna get ghosted.
Bars.
I hope you happy with the rest of your life. I'm Casper now. I'm Ghost too, bitch.
Drop the mic. Damn.
Ooh, treat you right. Ooh, ooh.
Is there anyone featured on that song?
No, it's just him.
Just him?
Well, there's backup singers. I don't know who they are though.
Mm. They don't get enough credit.
The backup singers?
Yeah.
Shout out to backup singers, man.
Legit. They
They're-
probably get their name and like do like CD. You remember how you used to have the booklet for the CDs?
yeah, then
They don't even really have that anymore.
No, they don't.
You know what I mean? So like for us, we'd have to look
Mhm.
into it. Like you'd
Well,
have
I
to
mean, there's
Google it or some shit
Wikipedia.
like that.
Yeah, you can go on Wikipedia
Yeah.
now. But yeah, backup singers, you never know, man. You never know. You know who used to be a backup singer? Mary J. Blige.
Damn.
And look at her now.
Damn.
Look at her now.
Shout out to backup singers.
So
man.
yeah, if you're a backup singer, you're doing God's work. All right. Don't
Yeah.
think like it's not for nothing. You're a
Yeah,
singer. You're a
you
singer
killing
for a
it.
reason.
You killing it,
You were
girl.
chosen for a reason. Okay.
Mm-mm.
And then when you get your star, you get your day in the starlight, star bright. That's when you kill it. All right. Like I said, Mary J. Blige was a backup singer. Jennifer Hudson also was a backup singer.
Oh, J Hood.
J Hood.
Damn.
She can sang. And
Damn.
now look at her.
One of the best.
One of the best. So just know.
Oh, you know what?
Patience.
When you brought up the Harry Potter
Yeah.
thing earlier, it brought me to this thing. So I was watching the news today, and supposedly during the 7th movie,
Mm-hmm.
during filming, there was a stunt guy that did like this stunt, and he literally like shattered his spine or something like that during this fucking stunt,
Yeah.
and now he's in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
That's
Can you believe
crazy.
that from the
That's
fucking movie?
Holy shit.
So then his name's like Dan something, like
Yeah.
Dan Paperly or something like that.
Yeah.
I looked a little bit into it. And he's in like this crazy fucking wheelchair. And now Daniel Radcliffe, like the guy who plays Harry Potter, he's doing like a documentary on him
because of
the whole like
that's crazy. Because I'm pretty
crazy.
sure that's not the only movie he's done.
Yeah.
So
Probably
that's
not.
insane.
Yeah. Crazy. So his like
Wow.
life
Just a
altering
freak
thing, right?
accident
Yeah.
just for one movie.
So
Stunt people too need love too, I guess, man. Holy
Yeah,
shit,
man.
that's wild.
yeah,
huh?
crazy. So there's like
Oof.
supposedly like a small documentary coming out of him like soon about him.
Yeah.
And it's just him about maybe this stunt. I don't know exactly what it is, but just crazy
That's
fact.
mental.
Yeah.
Oh, I learned a fact recently. You know who was gonna play Voldemort in Harry Potter? Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Like he was chosen to play the part, but the reason why he didn't go through with it was because he actually went was it rehab for depression?
Wow.
So he had to deal with that, and then
That's
they
crazy.
chose the actor afterwards, and then it worked out. But yeah, it would have been a very different movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Imagine Mr. Voldemort making all those faces. Ooh, been like a silent character. Why aren't you saying anything, Voldemort?
That was a classic, Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
That
Yeah,
guy
that's
was a
great-
fucking classic.
Oh my god, he's like a god. He's a god in England. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like his entertainment's like second to none. How many movies does he have? He's just a silent dude.
You know when you said that when I pictured that in my head, I pictured him like being in like the UK or
Yeah.
like in London, and then there's just like girls like grinding up
just
on
grinding
him
up
he's a
on him,
fucking
and he's
god.
just making that face.
'Cause
Like,
he's a god.
ooh.
Oh
Like,
my
Mr. Bean,
god.
I love you, Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just like.
That's
And
so
he got
funny.
knighted.
Oh yes.
So it's Sir Rowan
Yeah.
Atkinson.
Huge.
Knighted. Do you think you can handle being knighted? I don't think I have the patience for that. I'd be like, man, this is so fucking stupid.
I don't think I would
And then
want to
go
be
by
knighted.
Sir. Like, don't call
Yeah.
me Sir Carlos. Really?
I wouldn't want to be that. That
No?
shit's too like old school.
Really?
I don't care
Too
about
old
that shit.
school?
Yeah.
You don't want to dress up?
No, I don't
Have
fuck. I don't
Sir?
fuck with y'all.
Oh, hey man, there's some great people that have been knighted,
I
man.
don't fuck with y'all.
Freaking Lewis Hamilton got knighted. So it's
Lewis
Sir.
Hamilton got
He
knighted.
did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Patrick Stewart. What's his name? Gandalf. I forget his real name. He also got knighted.
How do
Elton
you get
John.
knighted?
You
Like,
just
what are
have
the
to be.
requirements to be
You got
knighted
to be a fucking fantastic entertainer.
from
England.
London,
You
from
have to
England?
be from
Oh,
England.
okay.
I believe so.
That's
Because
crazy.
you know what's weird? I went to school. I remember in the elementary school there was a dude that came into our place and he spoke like not like England English, but like Toronto, like Canadian English, and he got knighted. There was video of this him
Wow.
getting knighted. So I'm like, do you have to be English to be? I don't think so though.
Weird.
But
I don't know.
I don't know. But I don't know. It just seems like a bit excessive just to get two taps on the shoulder by the. I assume it has to be King Charles now because the
Yeah.
Queen. Well, as we all know.
But it's just like the amount of money that probably gets spent to do those knighting ceremonies is probably a lot of fucking
Yeah,
money.
it's at the castle.
Yeah, at the castle, the amount of people, all the televised,
Yeah.
like all that stuff, like you're probably looking at least a couple 100,000 to
But
do
then why
something
would
like
you
that.
want to get knighted now? Because look at Rowan Atkinson. This dude played a fucking moron for like 30 years, and and now he's knighted. So is there even any?
I don't know.
What's the
I just
purpose?
don't know.
You got Elton John, who's a fantastic musician.
Sir
Patrick
Elton John.
Stewart. You know what I mean? Lewis Hamilton's an athlete, and then Rowan Atkinson for playing one character.
Yeah,
Come on,
I don't know.
just to be called Sir.
He's definitely got some classics, but
I command that respect right now. They call me Sir in these streets. You know, that's all.
yeah, weird.
Whatever. Fuck knighthood, man. It would be really cool though to have like a sword or something. If they give you like a sword, like a gift bag, like, hey, congrats on being a knight. Here's your gift bag
Here's
and
your
your
gift
sword.
bag.
It's like a sword and
You get a sword.
like rare photos of what fucked up shit the monarchy did. Oh boy. What's King Charles saying? What do you think he's up to? In that
He's probably
castle? He's
freaking the
quiet
fuck
as
out. He's
shit.
probably
Yeah,
freaking the
it's like
fuck
fuck.
out.
I didn't think I'd get this
Yeah,
so soon.
literally.
But she lived
Like
up
in
to
his
90 something. What the hell?
He's like in his room drinking scotch. He's like,
Fuck, I
I'm
don't know what to
fucked.
do,
He's like,
man.
I don't
What
know
do I
what I'm
do? What
supposed
do
to
I
do.
do?
He's like, I didn't ask for this
He's been,
shit.
yeah, you know what I mean? He's been really quiet. He needs to step up a bit.
Or,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
you're a king. Now I picture him like just in the castle getting wine planet thing, a whole bunch of fucking bunch of London
Can
broads.
you imagine his old ass?
I would not
fucking-
be surprised, man.
Really?
I would not be
No,
surprised.
yes, quite there, yes. Oh, yes. One pun meeting. Is that how you say it? Oh, right on,
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's exactly how I pictured it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just in
100%.
his boxers, just like getting wined on every day.
Yeah, why not?
Just wake up in the morning.
You're the fucking king.
There's a wake up in the morning. There's a ting waiting for you in the hallway.
You're-
Madam, yes, I'm waiting for my wine, please.
yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Is that
What a life.
Is that what? Is that your dream when you were a
I
king?
don't
What
know
would
if
you
it's
do
my
if you were king
dream.
for a day? What would you king for a
Like
day?
King of London
Yeah, or
or the world?
king of the world for a day.
I don't know.
No,
I'd probably eat a steak.
you do that now.
I'd eat a steak.
You did like an expensive ass steak, like one
Yeah.
of the. You'd request the most
Yeah.
most
Fly
exquisite steak.
Fly to Japan
Yeah,
to go get
in a
like
day.
the best.
Just for a day,
Yeah, just for the day.
and then they fly you back the same day.
Yeah, and then the day's
But you know,
done.
by the time you get back, it's over.
The day's done.
You'll probably have to pay for the ticket when
That's
you
all
get
I.
back.
Excuse me, sir. You took first class to Japan, and
your 24 hours are up. So
you
cash
owe
your
us
card.
$24,000 for this first class ticket.
Damn. So that's it, huh?
I don't know.
You don't
what would you be
wanna-
doing?
For a day, I mean, I'd probably drive around to a few houses. Some people that doubted me, just be like, "Hey, check the crown, bitch.
Done did
check
it.
the crown. Done did it.
Done did it.
Have people throw petals on the floor when I'm walking on the street.
That'd
as
be
I'm
pretty
walking,
wild. That'd be
right?
pretty wild.
With a long ass cape. Top of the morning, bitches. Go back to the old high school there. See a few teachers. Be like, "Hey, this is what I'm up to now. It's only for a day, but just wanted to let you know
Still,
what I'm up to."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Were you king ever? No.
No,
I don't think so.
You weren't. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a decision. Oh, you still teach here? Congratulations. You're fired, and your pension belongs to me now.
Boom.
There, for a day. I'd be
24
very
hours.
petty. I'd be very, very
Petty?
petty.
Yeah.
I'd be very petty for a king. That's all.
Hey, people got to be petty, No problem.
Then I probably send money to Ghana, see if they do anything. Expose the corruption there first and foremost. I just want to be like, I want the corruption exposed in 2 hours, and do some executions along the way. Yeah,
Wow.
in Florida they can execute you now for being a pedophile.
Really?
Hmm.
Holy shit, man.
So good luck to all you Floridians out there.
Florida's nuts, man.
It's a wild place. I was watching. I still watch those body cam videos still
Oh,
to
for
pass the
cops
time.
and stuff like that. Yes,
I saw
yes.
one in Florida, obviously, and it was in a Walmart. So the cop is walking up, and so basically they put in the description that this dude was in the Walmart and he was jerking off in the goddamn Walmart. Just
What are you doing?
yeah, like it's like you know,
What are you
can you
doing?
imagine passing by someone and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Oh shit, I'm better now, baby. Like, oh, what the
Fucking
fuck?
nuts.
Oh, yo. But so the cop walks up to the guy. He wasn't jerking. He wasn't catching him jerking off or anything. He was just standing there, and he had some shit in his hand. And then the cop just looks at him. He's like, "Hey, man, come on, let's go outside. Let's go." It's like, "What?" And the guy's like, "What did I do?" Cop, come on, come on. The guy just looks at him. He drops his shit and just runs away. Just starts running, and the cops chases after him. He's chasing him after the. So he's chasing him out of the the Walmart. He goes and running in the
You're
parking
laughing
lot.
this whole time,
Oh
aren't
yeah,
you? Yeah.
I'm dying of
Yeah.
laughter. I love these videos. These are hilarious. So the cop pulls out the taser. It's like taser, tases him. The guy's still running.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know what he's built different for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
So he's still running. The guy ends up slowing down. He's tired, I guess. The taser didn't do shit to him clearly. So the cop tackles him down. Like, go on the ground. The guy's like, what did I do? What did I do? Motherfucker, you ran away from a police officer that asked you to come outside. Obviously, you're not an innocent
Yeah.
person.
What an idiot.
So they're cuffing him up. They pick him up from the ground. So they were still outside in the parking lot. So they're walking him back inside because like there's a little office area for the people that got caught stealing and shit. So they're walking him back. The guy still tries to break away every now and then from the grab. The police officer's like, "Oh, hold still, stop it." So then the guy is right in front of the office. He tries one more time to run. The the cop is like, "What are you doing, dude? You're going to jail." The guy's just like, "Come on, just give me a ticket." Now, can you
Just give me a
imagine
ticket. Just, this isn't
being
so
a
bad.
fucking sexual deviant, jerking off, and then the nerve to ask a police officer to give you a
What are you doing?
huh, unbelievable.
You're also on some people's.
What the fuck? So they sit this dude down. He's not telling his name. He's not giving the age. He's complaining that he dropped his phone, so they're asking the cops to get the
Get
phone
his
for
phone.
him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's begging for water. They give him the water, and he didn't even ask nicely. They let him drink it, and then when they stop giving him the water, he's like, "More." Man, if that was me, I'd throw that water in his face and be like, "You fucking, don't you ever talk to me like that, ever."
I'm surprised the Florida cops didn't just beat the shit
I
out
would
of
have
him.
been. I would have been only in Florida. I would have like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
like
it's okay.
if
I
I
will
yeah,
not." The comment would be like, "No one will judge you.
I would
It's
expect that in
Florida.
Florida. Yes.
Beat his ass."
Yeah, 100%.
So they were very patient with him. So I commend them for that because oh my god, the shit he was doing, I would have lost it. I would have lost it.
Damn.
So yeah, he was hiding information from them. There was one point where they asked him, "What's your phone number?" It's like, "I don't have a phone number." It's like, "Oh, okay. So I guess we don't have to get your phone on the floor." It's like, "Why not?" Because you say you don't have a phone number. Well, shit, I don't. I do have a phone number. I don't want to tell you. So a few moments pass. The one cop comes in with the phone, and they have to scan his face now because he's not telling them information.
Oh yes.
So the guy's hiding his face from it. He's like, and then the cop has to hold their head. It's like, all right,
Oh
just
my
hold
god,
still.
what a mess.
So they scan the
I
face.
thought the worst was already over.
No. So they scan his face. They ended up getting his information. He's been arrested before, so he's done this shit before.
What are you doing?
And not only that, he's been arrested for assault on a police officer,
Holy
a
shit.
firefighter.
How do you assault a firefighter?
And
When
then
does that come up?
even I was shocked when I read. I'm like, who the fuck assaults a firefighter?
Yeah.
What
Those guys didn't do nothing to you. Yeah.
What scenario would cause that? Right?
Firefighting is probably like the only, and like paramedics and like doctors. There's a certain amount of like careers that are really only just trying to help people.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. So
Firefighting is one
I
of them.
truly don't understand how that came out.
Yeah. That's
But
fucking
you know what? Even when I question it, I'm like, it's Florida.
Florida.
So where else?
Yeah.
Where else? So they cuff him. They take him to the car. He tries one last time to run away again, and they tackle him down to the ground. And then they put him in the car and they take him. This is all just one arrest from a Walmart. Now, clearly, this guy's going on some people's kids.
Yes.
But at the same time, parents, where were you?
Did they ever find out how old that dude was?
I think he was born in like 93.
Oh, so he's like
Yeah.
mature enough to know.
Oh, yeah. He was very much
Not
an
a
adult.
kid.
He was not in his
Wow.
20s at all.
This guy.
So, look, parents, where were you? What happened? Where did you go wrong?
All of the parents of Florida.
Yeah, honestly, from the parents, from the teachers, from the coaches, where was the inspiration in this kid's life?
Crazy.
What happened?
Just crazy.
This dude had no remorse for what he did. Clearly, he just wanted to get the fuck out of there. He didn't feel any guilt for knowing what he was doing. This dude, and he continued doing it. And you're you let this dude go free? No, you read all those charges in front of him, and you still let this motherfucker go free?
No sense.
No sense. And you wonder why I talk shit about Florida because of shit like this. Come on.
Yeah.
Florida. All of Florida.
Get into a whole state.
The whole goddamn state of Florida. Shame on you. You're all getting out of some people's kids. All of you. Because you failed that boy. He's joining the list too, so don't worry. I'm not saying, but all of Florida. You fucked up. All of Florida except for those police officers that arrested him because they did a good job. They were patient.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. And The Rock too, I guess. No, fuck it. The Rock's going on the list.
Is The Rock from Florida?
He is.
Oh shit.
Fuck it.
I had no idea.
The Rock, you're added to the list too. The Rocky. Sorry. You know what you're doing. But yeah, that's one wild video. I need to watch like Halloween inspired cop body cam videos.
There's probably a lot of like crazy body cam videos around Halloween.
Oh yeah,
I would have picture.
It's probably even a wild time here. I'm surprised they haven't released any of downtown videos. It's probably going to be quite a bit. There's always it's a wild time in downtown Toronto on Halloween. So
definitely,
I'm sure there'll be some. There'll be some.
You know, there is a couple of things that I wanted to address in this episode before we did happen to end it off.
Yeah.
A couple of just the current event stuff that's going on. I think it was today or yesterday. It was the Maine shooting.
Oh shit! Yes.
16 people happen to lose their life in Maine,
and the guy's still on the run.
Yeah, he's still on the run. Hopefully, they find him.
They released a picture of the guy.
He was like a gun instructor or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy. So shout out to fucking
thoughts and prayers.
Everyone that is trying to find that guy. We need to lock that dude up, and thoughts and prayers to everyone who happened to lose their lives and everyone affected. Yeah, it's real fucked up. I think it was like yesterday or today or something like that.
I believe it was. Yeah, I believe it was yesterday, and then they released the news today.
Yeah, definitely that. And then something we addressed in our last episode. Definitely the whole Gaza Israel stuff that's going on. It's getting worse and worse every time that I'm happening to see it. Hopefully there can be some sort of what are those things called in war where they're like, we're gonna a peace treaty or something at a point in time, or they like stop for a bit. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but hopefully they have something like that because it's definitely getting nuts. But yeah, just wanted to address those two things for sure.
Okay. Okie doke. Well,
Raps are back.
They are back.
Raps are back as well.
They played a hell of a game yesterday.
For some good ass news.
I lost my parlay, but whatever.
Carlos is big into sports betting now. He's a sports betting now, man.
Yeah, now that I got my little bookie here, I'm into the sports bets, looking up whatever whatever's good in the streets, checking up on the players, seeing if they're sick or if they're well to play, or if I'm betting on everything. I'm betting on rat racing, fucking
Damn.
the Olympics and shit. I'm betting on everything and anything and everything. All right.
Damn.
I don't give a yo. I'm trying to get me a house, bro.
Damn.
I'm trying to get me a fuck. I'm trying to wake up and have things wine upon me one day, man. That's what I'm doing with sports betting, baby. That's what I'm trying to get. You know what I'm
Fucking love
saying?
it.
Okay.
Well, don't get too deep into it.
Oh, I'm
Definitely
in.
don't. We got some
I'm
some
in.
bad
I'm doing over.
stories
I'm doing overtime.
that we've heard.
I heard. Yeah, we just heard a rough one today.
Yeah.
The Reddit. Honestly, that's the thing I want to think of. I appreciate about Reddit. These people being honest with their stories. I don't know if they're full of shit, but the way these stories are is like, damn, there's no way. Like, you can't make this shit up, man. This is insane.
Yeah, it's too
No,
too
it's
real of a story.
very too honest. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
It's like, why would somebody make this
It's
up?
nuts, man. That story. So basically, the story goes that a parent is goes on Reddit and is telling of how her son, who was married and has two kids, is addicted to gambling. He maxed out all like 6 credit cards under his wife's name. He used company money to bet on gambling. She said it was roughly between 150 to 300K that they wasted. She offered sorry, he took out a loan in the one of his parents' names for 100K, and it was supposed to be used to pay off the debt, but he ended up using it to gamble again. The wife and the kids left him, and now he is working a job that's not even related to what he went to school for. So if that's not a freaking eye opener
story.
to like,
Yeah.
yo, watch how the fuck you gamble.
Literally the
Please
worst of the
do.
worst.
That is like, Jesus Christ, that is rough.
Yeah, like Carl.
I read
Yeah.
that shit. I'm like, fuck that. Like, dude, I'm like, even before, like, that's just one story, mind you.
Yeah, thousands
I'm
and thousands
very
of
careful
stories.
with gambling. I only do like $10. I'm not like going crazy, and that was just like, I'm not going nuts. I'm not like, I'm rarely on this app.
Yeah.
But folks, please, if you're I know Canada or Ontario introduced this whole gambling shit, and there's ads like every other
Everywhere.
second. So like, please
get away
be
from them.
careful.
Yeah.
Please be careful. Even the apps are even telling you, are asking. They have
Yeah.
disclaimers if you're fit to play. So like, it'll help you. You can even change the settings to limit your betting so you don't go overboard and shit. So please, and if you guys are down bad already, like, seek help, because y'all, this will affect you and it will ruin lives.
Yeah.
Because
No
there's no
joke.
recovering for this dude right here. He ruined the lives not only of himself but his family. That family's credit is fucked.
Yeah.
Like, forever. Like, dude, they can never get a loan. They can never get a credit card. They're paying. They're gonna be paying this shit for the rest of their life. Their kids are probably gonna be paying the shit
Yeah.
too. All because of this one dude's mistake. And you don't want to be that guy. So please, be safe out there. Be careful.
Gamble
Limit
responsibly.
yourself. Gamble responsibly.
Definitely. Well said.
And then when you like, and then if you win it big, get you a fucking mansion and wine pun ting. Get things to wine pun you. Fucking get a steak.
Yeah.
Get flown out to Japan. You know. But guys, be safe out there, please.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. No. Well said. Carlos and I definitely joke around about it, but there's no condoning fucking irresponsible gambling.
Just being in that family.
Yeah, it's a horror story.
Just experiencing this shit firsthand. Like, what? Like, if a family member told me that they use my money for that shit, I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Like, fuck. Huh? Oh, well. No. But I guess that's our horror story for the episode. Ooh. Anywho, folks, I'm good. You have anything else to say?
I'm good. That was a great Halloween episode.
Yeah,
I think it was
agree.
A little bit of scary, a little bit of thoughtfulness, a little bit of country.
Nothing like a little hope of real life to scare you folks out there. Yeah, I'm good. Ryan's not going to be here next week.
Oh yes, yeah, that's another update.
He is going to be in Ottawa.
I'm going to be in the capital of Canada.
You know,
yeehaw!
Oh, he's gonna be, I guess, progressive there too. Apparently, I don't know. But yeah, he's gonna be out there doing some shit. I think the trucker thing is coming back, so he's gonna be there for
Oh, yeah,
that.
I'm taking a week off to
Yeah,
go join the Freedom Convoy.
yeah. For some reason, I don't know
Yeah.
why. Okay, but okay, to each their own. I think you're gonna be by yourself though. I don't think that's a okay.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, he's gonna be off.
I'm gonna be wearing this
Um,
hat after Halloween.
we'll be discussing that too. But yeah, that's it for this week's episode. Happy Halloween. Stay safe out there, kids. You know, go be safe, and and use those candy bags. And don't forget when you get them candies to fill it in.
Peace, everybody. Peace, everybody.
Peace.